So I'm out exploring the coalfield area of West Virginia and Virginia. It's home to me. Originally, I'm from Southwest Virginia. And I came upon this building right here. And it's still got some really interesting architectural pieces left, like these windows and whatever this booth right here was. Let me get a little bit closer. I'm sure this building had something to do with the coal mining in the area, but what exactly it was used for, I have no idea. This would be a really pretty piece to save if you could get it out of here. This is up on a really high, steep bank though, so I don't know how you could without tearing it apart. And there's the pitch of the roof. I was hoping there'd be some wood floors or something in here to kind of look for bottles, but it's all concrete. That's probably good because I'm not going to fall through any holes, thankfully. But yeah, I just thought this would be something cool to share, something a little bit different. And I expect this will be the first of a few that I come across today while looking for bottles, because I'm going up some rural areas in an attempt to find some old stuff. Look at that door right there. That'd be cool to save as well. I like those bolts holding it in. But anyway, I guess I'll climb out of here and actually get to my true destination. But I just wanted to share this with you. That's a real pretty green right there. Anyway, there's one last look around and we're going to hit the road. So I'm out here on this hillside where I found quite a bit of glass, and most of it's not looking too old, but this right here gives me hope. That looks like some type of depression glass cup right there. It's got a nice green color to it. And I bet you if I put that underneath the black light, that would glow really well. See, something like that. Not too old, but this right here, that's something pretty good. I'm working my way around over to where the majority of the glass was, but there's stuff littered all in here. And it's just going to be hard. I wouldn't say it's hard, but it's going to take a while to sift through it. I brought my little scratcher here. That way I can kind of peel back the leaves and see what we have. So let me get over to this spot here, and we'll see if we have anything worth filming. Kind of dig down and go from there. So I'm scratching around right here, and it looks like there is some stuff down below. I don't know how far, but some stuff has been caught on this little bush tree here. This little flower pot right here, it's a nice shade of green. That also might show under a black light, but I'm not certain on that one. It's also got some red swirls in it. It'd been nice if that one wasn't broken. And depending on what order I end up showing the videos in, you may have already seen these bottles down here, but I found those when I first came here. And those, I left them. I'm gonna bring them back with me today. But there's some age in here. There was a few cork tops, another embossed bottle, and that blue one there. So there is some older bottles that do exist in here. I think it's just getting down and digging to and finding them and seeing if there's any that are left whole. I'm trying not to dig too much into the hillside, honestly, but just wanted to kind of take a peek and see what might actually be below the surface here. And you can also see there's some type of dump residue as well as some actual coal. Like right there is a true piece of coal, and right there as well. But this right here, I think that's left over from the process of maybe making coke or something else. And when I say coke, I'm talking about like coal mine coke, not the kind that we drink, if you're not familiar with that. But anyway, let me keep digging again. I just want to kind of show you what I'm seeing under the ground so far. And if I find something else worthwhile, I'll jump back on here with you. So just beside my little pile here of stuff that I've collected, I also found another one of these KOs chocolate. I've found several of these in this area now. And that one's also from Pocahontas. And here's the one I found yesterday with the broken top. Here's an embossed shoe polish. Sadly, it's broken up though. And this little, well dang, I didn't see that was broken, but maybe either syrup or some other type of jar. So it might just be the case that the further down the hill that we go, that might be where the oldest stuff is collected, as it was thrown in first and rolled all the way to the bottom. I don't know what that would have been. That's a large one though. So likely not too terribly old. Yeah, there's a mix of everything in here. It looks like most of it's either liquor bottles or household goods. It looks like we got it would have been a little drinking cup. Broken, of course. And I think I saw another one. Yeah, look at that tiny cup right there. I don't know if that's from a children's play set or if that's the size of cups that they used to drink out of back in the day. But we'll probably take that one back with us. But all right, I'm gonna get back to digging real quick. So I found a nice older soda bottle. It would have been an ACL, and I can just vaguely see the outline of some of it on there, but I can't make out anything. And then the date code, it just has a 9 and then that symbol and then a 3. So I'm not certain how to read that date code yet. If I find out, I'll definitely put it in the video. And over here we have a broken Pat D from Bluefield, West Virginia. I'm gonna take that one back because I can cut that one off and it's in great shape otherwise. But I'm gonna keep moving down the hill, see if we can keep finding anything older. There's stuff that's whole, like that right there. Probably would have been like a sugar or something type container. And I can look up that Pat number later and actually see what that was. So that's a cool little design. I found this and was gonna show you, but it's broken. It's another one of those large jars with that Aztec looking pattern. Yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna keep going down the hill and see if things keep getting older like that. We got us another broken KO. Those seem to be pretty common in this stump. And then we got us another Coke right here. And I think well, that might be part of the same KO that's broken. Well, this Coke ended up being broken, sadly. It's also from Bluefield. That's another Pat D. Let's see if I can get the date code off of there. That looks to be a 43. Well, it's a shame that one's broken, but we'll keep digging. It was just right under the surface right there, so there's no telling what be caught up right here in this bunch of bottles. We'll see if we can keep getting down in the lower levels and find something old. So I dug down just a little bit and I found this musterole from Cleveland. I'm assuming probably Ohio. All the other Clevelands I know are pretty small, so probably didn't produce anything like that. And then we had this other larger one. It's got that same Aztec pattern. And this one's actually not broken, so we can take that one back with us. Let's lay those aside. And I'll dig with you live for a second again, see if there's anything that we can find together. There's a nice piece of depression glass right there, the pink kind. That would have been decorative and pretty had it not been broken. And let's see, some type of ACL. I also found a large jar, if you want to call it a jar, I guess that's what it is, or a bottle of Fleecy White, and it's whole up here down there. And you see that really melted whiskey jug right there. It's one of the more modern ones because it has the federal law prohibits on it. Let's see, this looks like it actually has a cork in it, but it's broken. Or some type of stopper. Don't know what that would have been. But all right. Nothing else is really jumping out just yet. Well, there's something. It's embossed. Moral line. I'll have to Google that one. Don't know what that was either. But all right. I'm going to dig over in this area right and over in here. Then I'll get back with you if anything interesting shows up. So it looks like I found some type of mineral water bottle. It's called Rock Cliff Soda. I'm guessing it's mineral water. It could have been a soda, but the reason I'm thinking just straight up mineral water, it says Rock Mineral Springs Co., Rock, West Virginia. Let's see. More or less says the same thing on the bottom. I wish that would have been whole though. That's an interesting bottle. I haven't found one of those yet. Maybe there's a whole one in here for us somewhere. Broken whiskey. What do we got here? Okay, some type of other alcohol bottle. San Juan, Puerto Rico. That's traveled a long way. Let me go down here. This looks like a broken Coke. That one's from Roanoke, Virginia. But let me see, make sure I'm holding it in front of you there. I can't see anything on it though, because all the main embossing's broken away. Okay, don't see anything there. I'm gonna move my way to the left here because I've searched kind of straight down and to the right, but I haven't looked over here too well, so we'll see if there's anything else interesting in the stump. There's a Coke, but that one's not particularly old. Like I said, depending on the order of the video, you may have already seen this, but looks like a big wine jug. And I see a few more bottles out this way, but not a ton. This looks to be broken milk. Yeah. I'm pretty fond of milks if I can find them, but they're usually not the easiest. So let me jump off here real quick and I'll keep looking. So I just saved this little cream jar here. Well, it's actually a pretty big one. I was going to show you this. It's more modern, but it's very decorative little whiskey. It's got some nice little design on the side. What do we got here? It looks like there's maybe some letters. Maybe not. I thought there was letters, but they're not. And then right here, it's broken, but we got a brick, an embossed brick. Peebless? Or probably Peerless. Looks like it would have been Portsmouth. But the other side's broken, so I can't make that out. We'll take this little white jar with us. But yeah, I've looked over most of this area. The dump probably goes on more that way. But I'm looking to get back in the creek probably. Because it's a nice warm day, so it'd be a good day to be in the creek. But this might be a good place to come back to and check it all the way out, all the way down. Because the creek right there runs up. Probably it goes all the way through the next town and stuff. So I imagine people's dumped down this ridge for quite some time. But anyway, let me gather my bottles and maybe the next time you see me, I'll be in the creek.